Morning. Thank you for joining with me. We are in the Manual for Teachers, section 19, What is Justice? And we will read the concluding paragraphs of this section today. This is paragraph 3. Dear God, please enable me to set aside everything I think I know for an open mind and a new experience. And so it is. Thank you, God. All concepts of your brothers and yourself, all fears of future states, and all concerns about the past stem from injustice. Here is the lens which, held before the body's eyes, distorts perception and brings witness of the distorted world back to the mind that made the lens and holds it very dear. Selectively and arbitrarily is every concept of the world built up in just this way. Sins are perceived and justified by careful selectivity, in which all thought of wholeness must be lost. Forgiveness has no place in such a scheme, for not one sin but seems forever true. Salvation is God's justice. It restores to your awareness the wholeness of the fragments you perceive as broken off. And it is this that overcomes the fear of death, for separate fragments must decay and die. But wholeness is immortal. It remains forever and forever like its Creator, being one with Him. God's judgment is His justice. Unto this, a judgment wholly lacking in condemnation, an evaluation based entirely on love, you have projected your own injustice, giving God the lens of warped perception through which you look. Now it belongs to Him and not to you. You are afraid of Him and do not see you hate and fear yourself as enemy. Pray for God's justice and do not confuse His mercy with your own insanity. Perception can make whatever picture the mind desires to see. Remember this. In this lies either heaven or hell as you elect. God's justice points to heaven just because it is entirely impartial. It accepts all evidence that is brought before it, omitting nothing and assessing nothing as separate and apart from all the rest. From this one standpoint does it judge, and this alone. Here all attack and condemnation become meaningless and indefensible. Perception rests, the mind is still, and light returns again. Vision is now restored. What had been lost has now been found. The peace of God descends on the world, on all the world, and we can see. And we can see. I'm going to go read footnote 49. This sentence and the previous one appear to be a reference to the lyrics from the hymn Amazing Grace. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. In the above passage, the finding of what was lost and the restoration of sight is accomplished by justice, whereas in the hymn it is accomplished by grace. This is in the keeping with the Course's interpretation that true justice is mercy. And now we can see. Vision is now restored. What has been lost has now been found. The peace of God descends on all the world, and we can see. And we can see. I love you. Thank you for joining with me. What is justice in the Manual for Teachers? Have a beautiful day.